abruptly go through here, and we're gonna pull some packages from the Mailbin today. Don't know how long we'll make this video. Probably a little bit shorter, but let's go ahead and start with this big one. I just tore into it to see what it was. At first, I thought it was like supplies, card sleeves or something, or maybe something from Perfect Fit. Perfect Fit has some great sleeves. It's actually a pretty massive Ken Griffey Jr. lot. So the price on this puppy, I mean, these cards are well protected. There might be some gems in this stack. I honestly can't remember how many Griffies there were in this. I want to say in the 30s, but it looks like it's more. So they're like, this is like the best shipping job I've seen in a while. So these are the 89 Donrusses, obviously the card I talk about every video. But there's some Griffey Donrusses there. They look pretty clean. So it's always nice when you buy raw cards and they're well shipped. Doesn't guarantee anything, but so here's some scores. You guys get the picture with these. What I'm trying to do with these is just turn wine into water, or water into wine. You know, you can turn a $2 card into a $70 card with that Donruss one. And then Topps Traded's worth about 25. Scores about 30. So I don't think this set's that difficult either with the white borders and edges. Obviously that one's off center. But Topps Traded. So there's some Topps Traded ones. Looks like there's some Bowmans. Bowman 89. There's even a star rookie in here. I mean, looks like the surface is all messed up. I'll have to send him a message on that. It almost looks like chocolate or something. This is the chocolate variation. That was actually a tough pull back in the day. I always check that diamond to see if it's torn. Classic Travel. I think that's just classic orange. There's the Bowman. It's so tall, it always bugs me. Let me cut into this, just see what we've got dealing with here in the back end. Looks like we got some Fleers, so these guys are flying everywhere. Don't want to take forever on this, but they're really packaged well. Fleer, this set's so tough for me. What I do on sets like this that I need some help with is I'll pull up a PSA 10 on my computer, and then I'll just kind of compare the raw copies to it, and then obviously put it underneath a lamp and use the light on it. And then, I mean, you're still not guaranteed to get a 10. I do have a second set of eyes that most of my cards go through now, and he's definitely got a better eye than me for it. So it's kind of like a screening process that most of the cards do go through now on my 500 card bulks. So definitely stoked about that. These are basically all just 89 Griffey rookies. And I'm sure there's some candidates in here. There has to be. I don't remember buying these. These might be throw-ins, guys. That's a neat Jeter. So that's 92. That would be like an XRC or a PRC. Maybe I did buy a Derek Jeter lot. I honestly can't remember. There's the Bowman. That one's centered. It'd be sweet to rip off a gem mint Bowman in this lot. The quest is going to continue. You see those white snowflakes on the top. The rest of the card looks beautiful, though. One of these days. And then that's 4Sport. I don't like that brand. But the lot was cheap. You know, I kind of just added up the price of the Bowman and the Upper Deck and just paid, you know, whatever I would pay for those two cards. And if I won the lot, you know, I get the rest of them. That makes sense. Like, I wasn't going to pay extra to get the Classic or the 4Sports. But if the lot went cheap, then I'll take them and put them in the store. So tons of Griffies to go through. That's probably an hour of work underneath the lamp, getting those deciphered. Next package is another good shipped package. This is an LT Bowman. Now, I didn't have this one for my LT registry. I'm actually ranked, I think, first on the Tomlinson Master. I don't have a lot of first place rankings. I've got like Moss Master, Vic Master, and LT Master. There's probably a few others, but it's so competitive on there. So an LT base Bowman. Letters in purple. That's the base. If the letters were gold, you'd have the gold. It makes sense, right? So that's that. All right, next up we have the 1989 Randy Moss. Star Rookie. This card's very iconic to me. It's one of my favorite Moss rookie cards. There's something about the simplicity of base rookies. Even if it's not numbered, and back then you didn't need the event worn jersey or too much shine. It's just got a clean look to it. These older Upper Deck cards are just beautiful. So more Hall of Fame stuff. Let me get a drink of water. Some more Moss stuff. Probably putting people to sleep with this. It's like Moss Griffey, then occasionally a Vic. So we got the Moss Finest. That's a very easy slab if you guys ever tried that one. And here's the top season opener. Back in the day, this set got really hot. I think it was like when Moss was in his like second or third year. This card spiked up. I think at one time it was like a $40 or $50 card. Right now you can get one for about $5. So very cool Moss to pick up. Looks just like the tops. It's just kind of got a different color for the background, and it says season opener. I think this was a retail only type of product. And then Fleer, which I don't have a PSA 10 of this Fleer one, but I did send one in with my last bulk. So fingers crossed that one comes back at 10. I don't know. It's a tough set with this white. This border down here is usually chipped up, and then the back's got dark borders and edges too. So you're kind of fighting a lot of different variables with that one. And then we got the Moss Bowman. I love this card, and it's really not the toughest slab either. This is the most important thing. This bottom black edge. So more Mosses. Try to get some variety in this order. This package is heavy, so I'm thinking some type of lot or maybe some slabbed cards. I'm just gonna do this Mailbin until the camera gives out. I got 10% left, so this is crazy. This company, I think they put this out. It might be every month. All-Star cards, tons and tons of cards. I think they're overpriced though. I don't know if you guys have bought from them, but All-Star cards. The amount of work that goes into this is crazy. You gotta salute them for that. Let's check the price on this one. $142.50 for a 62 Mays and a 6. So the wood grain, the 87 type of design here. Willie Mays in the last gen holder, meaning it's the one before the lighthouse with the white strip on the back there. Beautiful card. So I didn't have that one. I'm trying to get most of the Mays ones. In the basic tops is the registries that I collect. So just like the base tops from 63, 64, 65, and on and on. Not the none of the inserts, like some of them have like All-Star, the All-Star insert, or there's one like Bronx Bombers. I think it's 63 tops with like Mantle and Maris. I'm not going for those ones. Okay, here we go. That's a great price for this card. Come on, $275 shipped free. Let's just see the condition though. Ooh, one's pretty good. That corner right there is soft. It's got a couple soft corners on the back and front, so looks like an 8 though. That's pretty good. You don't know what else is going on with the card. There could be a lot more going on. These videos have become pretty obsessive with grading and PSA. I need to calm it down a little bit. Here's a plastic bag. The Target sack? No. Right choice. Best choice. Don't know why that matters. Another Moss lot. So this is just a Moss lot video. But these lots that come along, they just sell. And of course, I'm a lot higher on most people on Moss cards. So I will put in a higher amount. And if I get it, I get it. If not, I just go to the next one. And about half the time, I take these puppies down. I just won a Charles Woodson lot with a ton of rookies. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, so I figured I'd get some Woodson stuff to try to slab for the store. So this is the row 1. I'll just flip through these quick. This set's really tough. It's got tough foil on it. This is the absolute. It's like creased on the back too. You see those creases? So I think that this set's impossible. That one looks really clean though. Pacific Aurora 98. Very tough. We got the, I'll just hold them like this and flip through. We got the Upper Deck Encore. That's the row 3 flare. Bowman Chrome's beautiful and classic. That might be, that's probably my top 3 Moss rookies. It's like Collector's Edge Advantage. Not a fan of that. Another edge, so I'll probably sell the edges. That's the Bowman Interstate. We got Top Stars Bronze to 8799. Rookies and Stars, beautiful card. That was a tough pull back in the day too. Brilliance always has scratched surfaces. If you ever try to grade these, they're so tough. Absolute. That's the retail version. And we got Future Shock from Upper Deck 3. Don't know what the 3 stands for. And this one's numbered, I think, to 5,000. Yeah, I definitely know the Moss cards. I've been going nuts on Moss stuff. Here's the mandatory. This was like $12, and it's not the base one, it's the ultimate. And I wanted to see if I can get this slabbed for the master set. It's the 250. You can't really see it that well, but it does. It is numbered to 250. It's a nice looking card. You got the throwing motion and the up close photo there. Fleer put out some beautiful products back when they were allowed to make cards. They did go bankrupt, I think around 2004, but they definitely left a mark on the hobby. Fleer Ultra, tons of their sets are just sought after. Obviously the 86 Fleer Michael Jordan card is, I mean, very iconic. Here's an Ultra Brady. This is one of my favorite Bradys. This one looks razor sharp too. They always look great when I first look at them. Then when I take them out, like there's like a crease right there on the bottom, or like a surface stain going across the bottom. Can you guys see that? See that white starting up in the corner there? I mean, PSA would be pretty harsh on that, I think, even though it's on the back of the card. So there's an Ultra Brady. Still a beautiful card. I mean, I would take an 8 on it. Okay, this is one of my trial cards. To me, I mean, this is worth it. $54.50 shipped. It's a LeBron gem from Gem Grading, who I know they don't have a good reputation. But for the price, it was less than a raw. And it's most likely not like recut or recolored or cut. So it might just be, you know, their grading standards are probably not as high as PSA's. I snapped this out, get it to them, you know, raw. Who knows? I could pull a 9, you know. Best case, I might pull a 10 on it. I don't know. It's happened before. This one's centered well, so I'll take a closer look at it. It looks really good, guys. So love doing stuff like this. I think that's one of the things in the hobby that I have the most fun with. Because I think people think when the card is in a slab, like you can't do anything with it. You know, it's done, it's slabbed. But go to Home Depot, buy some pliers, and you can do a lot of things with it. Here's some Lindors. I'm a huge fan of this one. I actually showed this one in a video last night, just the base in a PSA 10. It's not the easiest set, not the toughest set either, because it is scratched a lot, and you can't do anything about that. This is tougher than the Chrome one. This is the base Bowman from Bowman Draft 2011, and it's got the black borders and corners, so it's always chipped up. If you do find one in gem condition, that's great. These look pretty good. They really do. So I might have some candidates there. Huge fan of Francisco Lindor. I did buy him and Correa up heavy around 2015, and it happened to work out. So I got lucky on those ones because there's been a lot of misses. But I didn't get into baseball, modern baseball. I didn't collect like Judge and Bellinger at all. I'm just not into them. So maybe I'll find a rookie this year. I think I'm gonna be eyeing Ronald Acuna for the Braves. Then I'm also a fan of the White Sox second-year player, Yoan Moncada. Here's the Future Watch. This is my favorite Moss card, I would say. You know, a lot of people would say the contenders. I like the Future Watch, guys. It's a beautiful card. Love how it's numbered right there. There's something about this card, and it has gone up in value about 300%. These used to be about $150 raw. Now they're about 300. So I guess that's something like what? Not 300%. Throwing out some numbers here, but that's a beautiful card. It looks pretty clean, so we'll see. I know his PSA 10 card's going for like $1,500 now. This is cool. I haven't bought a Correa card in a couple years, but this Bowman Sterling was sitting there at about $50. It's on card. It's from his rookie year. To me, it's his rookie. I think Major League Baseball classifies his rookie as 2015, but it doesn't really matter to me. So this is a first-year Correa, whatever you want to call it. And it's Bowman Sterling. This isn't a bad-looking card. It's on card. So Correa card. Back to like prospecting and Bowman Chrome Autos. Like for me, it's another Moss lot. Christ. Sorry, guys. When I get going with these, I just snipe them all up. So like Braves phenom Ronald Acuna. His stuff's already so high. I mean, obviously it could go higher. Like people thought Trout stuff was high, but to compare him to Trout is unfair. You know, because Trout's put together the successful years and stuff. Ronald Acuna hasn't even played in the major leagues, so it's just, to me, it's hard to buy a player that's never played in the majors and spend like, you know, $300 on his Bowman Chrome Auto. It's hard for me to do that. I don't think I can do it. I might buy like a parallel of him or something. So there's the Bowman, the Skybox Premium. We already saw the Upper Deck and the Encore and the Ultra. So we're seeing a lot of retreads. There's the Brilliance again. These two are pretty cool. This is like the toughest set of all time. SPX. This is actually in the Beckett. This is the one that says rookie out of 1998. I cut the back of the slab. I think the card should be fine there. This has probably been in there for 15 years in one of these screw downs. I can't stand these cases. Seems like the cards are always dinged up when they come out of them. This is the Radiance to 1700. So a couple beautiful SPX Moss rookie cards there. And if I couldn't do another package with Moss, I'll skip it just to get some variety in this one. Okay, we got a LeBron James card. This is a very low end Bronny. It's like $6, but it's the rookie exclusives. Set looks fairly easy. So who buys from pre-war card collector? Just curious. His auctions just sell for so much. I don't know. He just reaches so many people, but they sell at the top of the market consistently all the time. Here's a Michael Jordan. So I've gotten into basketball a little bit, and obviously start with the basics like Jordan and Kobe. This is like one of those 90s inserts. It's not one of his best ones, but it's still pretty neat looking. So Power and the Key from 93, 94 Ultra. Looks pretty good. Great looking card. So get some Jordans. And let's see. I sent off a 500 carder yesterday. So I've got two 500 ones out. I mean, I don't know when they're going to come back. It could be a long time. But I am prepping another one. So at some point I'll probably have 3 of them out. So there's going to be some crazy videos coming back soon. Some more 500 card order videos, which takes a while for me to piece those together. It's usually about 5 or 6 parts when I do that. Some Breeze stuff. I think I just bought these 2 Breezes, so we got the tops. This is going for like 200 now in a 10. It was just at like $60. And then we got the Tops Gallery. Not a huge fan of this one, but I was going to get that for the binder. And then that's a Walter Stanley. I've never heard of him. Here's an LT. This is Upper Deck Game Gear 2001. Game Gear Auto. These are not numbered, but I've had these many times in my bins. One of the most affordable Tomlinson rookie autos you can get. I think you can get this for like $30. So I don't see why not. That's a great card.